Hello, my name is Zombie878 and welcome back to another tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be going over every event chip. So the event definition, the event receiver, and the event sender. And let's get started. We're going to start with the easiest one first, the event receiver. This has a bunch of default events that is already created. We'll get to the event definition in a second. The only reason that appeared is because I placed that down. But everything else should be here when you open this up. AI died, everything. These are just basic events that happen that Rec Room has in here. So if the AI dies, it has the AI that died and the attacker that killed the AI. Same with the AI spawning, it takes the AI that spawned. Player collision, it takes both the players that collide. On game start, anything you want. These are just all default events that are already made. Let's change this to test event and spawn this one up here. Okay, so the event sender will send your events. And when I say send your events, if you go into chip, it has the event definition there. This won't have anything except your custom events that you make. It won't have any of the default events in this chip. So if you go ahead and choose your custom event, which I have nothing on my custom event right now, you can also choose the target. So if you want this to affect the room authority, local, just the authority of the person who has authority, or maybe all, you can. We're going to have this affect all the people. And we'll get back to this tip, but let's get to the event definition where we can create our own event. So if you configure this, you don't want to edit this. I don't think you can edit any of these chips. Yeah, you can't edit any of them. You want to configure the event definition. Change the name of your custom event so it doesn't say event definition over there. Let's name our custom event custom event. Very boring name, I understand. And now that we have our custom event here, this is named custom event. And if you go into the event receiver right here, you can also choose custom event. Which for right now, like I said, it has nothing. We're going to add something right now. If we go into our event definition chip, we have it where we can add a new property. We can't add inputs or outputs to it. We can only add a new property. So for example, I'm going to spawn a string variable because I think that's the easiest one to show. And let's name this one, I don't know, name. Let's add the property, and as you can see, it added a string called name right here. Now you can't connect this to anything, but if we go over here now, our event receiver has a string called name, and our event sender has a custom event called name. So what exactly does this do now that we added that? What it does is when we send, let me connect this to a test event. So let's just say this is room loaded right here. And when you load into your room, it's going to change the string variable to something in, let's say the name will be Zombie878. Okay, And you see it has nothing right here because I haven't sent the event. So when I load into the room, I have this as test event. But if I load into the room, if this is room loaded, then this will change to Zombie 878, which basically makes it easier. So let's say I had some string format. No, I want a subtitle chip. Yeah, let's have a subtitle chip. This makes it so I don't need to make multiple strings of one thing. I can just have one of these event receivers, and when I activate it, it will change this to my name. And I'll just have it connected. Yeah, you want to connect this to the event receiver when you're uh, you know, your event receiver custom event goes through. So now that we connected the execute and the string, if we go ahead and test this event now, a subtitle is going to show up and it's going to say nothing. But if we activate our custom event, it's going to say Zombie 878 because I fired this off. This changes the Zombie 878, and because I fired that off, it also executes my custom event. And this just makes it easier so you don't have to make multiple event chips. You can just make your own custom event and just, wire it to multiple chips. So let's say you want to change the bool variable. You can just make a custom event. I'm going to name this true. And now, if you want your custom event to be true when someone joins the game, let's wire this to a string. Yeah, to string. And we'll wire it to the bottom, the subtitle chip. Get a delay. And this lasts for 3 seconds. So after this one is done, it is going to show that this is true. So now, if I send a test event, it's going to change this name to Zombie 878, and it's going to appear in this subtitle. And since I activate this, it sends off the execute of my custom event, and it will activate this local subtitle, and it will show my name. After 3 seconds, it will activate this local subtitle, which is connected to this bool value, which is turned to a string, which will show if it's true or false, which it should be true when I send the test event. Let's test it out. It says my name and it says true because this is true. And now if I reset my room, I can just go ahead and use the test event again. See, I reset my room, and I actually don't know how it send room reset event. Well, this will reset somehow. I think you have to leave and join back, or you have to do it yourself. But anyway, that is the tutorial for the event receiver, making a custom event with the event sender and custom event. If you enjoyed the video, oh, I didn't mean to. Let me go ahead and freeze that. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.